it's me, Zarek, and welcome even to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The sun seems to be shining on my neck. What sun? It's cloudy outside, and yes, this is another restart. Sorry! I haven't played this for ages, so I lost track, so I've deleted the save and I've restarted it again. Just for Moist Bean's benefit. Maybe that naughty classic gamer X11 as well, if he's lurking in the shadows. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go into the realms of Rivia. I'm going to get my death count probably sorted. I'm also... Are you serious? You started again. God damn, you're insane. I know I'm insane, Max. I am insane. You should know me by now. How you doing? Yeah, I've been neglecting some of these games recently. So, yeah, it's all in there. Anyway, let's do this. Fresh start, yeah. Yeah, we're not doing that as a stern only or blood and wine only. And story and sword, you're happy to be challenged, which is I think is equivalent to medium or normal difficulty. Oh, what the heck. And yeah, we'll simulate the Witcher 2 save. Because you've not played Witcher 2. Dark? Insane? Obviously. Of course. I've actually turned the audio down a bit from last time round. This is what Game of Thrones should have been. I know they're producing the Witcher series, I think it's for Netflix. I mean, it's for Netflix. It's very loud as I can unfortunately still hear you. Oh, charming. You're making pizza. Also, by the way, I've done with practice. You passed the last practice exam on Excellent Max, so free. Hey, well done, Max. Congratulations. All these people passing the exams. Well over 10 years ago since I did the civil service exams. But yeah, so apologies for the brightness on my neck. It's the windows. I could pull the blind down, I suppose, but I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. That's what I might do. Oh, I think that was a bit. I also tend to restart history as well as games. I always restart history. Although to be fair, I'm actually reading up about the late Republican Rome. Crystal Skull. So Vesemir sleeps like that. Kermoran, Witcher Keep, banks of the Gwenlech. And feet. Not my feet, of course. Oh, you might want to get out of the bathtub.
You know I don't find that amusing.
You found pan for pizza, and guess what? It's made in Russia and cost on it says less than a ruble. So it's about £1 UK. Is that nice?
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
What for lunch? Girl's been scourged.
So, later then.
See you later.
Might just turn it back up a bit because it is a bit quiet on my side. Black hair. Okay, gone off for a bit because I need to pour all the ingredients on the pan. I know it's Max. Okay, we are now in control. New quest care more on. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Well Done. This tutorial introduces the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in a glossary where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the options menu. Well, let's go to the options menu anyway, because I want to actually put this up a bit. What's this tomfoolery? Hello, Spoons. Welcome to The Witcher 3. Actually, let's put it up to 75. Okay. Right, so I'm going to use Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. Tilt the left stick to start moving. You forgot to heat the pan! Oh dear, you idiot, as you say, you idiot! The mini-map in the upper right-hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding area. Underneath the mini-map you'll find the objectives for your active quest. Okay. Let's go and speak to Yennefer. I need she's dressed.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Let's be unreasonable. Yeah, well,
I missed you a lot.
And I missed you. But
hello,
we have plenty
Cosmo.
of
Welcome
time
to the stream. How you doing?
Go and
Oh, the
train
naked
with her,
game.
Then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Okay, use your hold L2, look for highlighted objects. Yeah, not too bad, Cosmo.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Okay, so your undergarments are not black or white. Nope, they're candles. Candles! So you can...
More once once you're done training.
Ooh, let's have a look outside.
Shit.
Oh, take that in.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Look at that, take it all in. Folks, take it all in. Right, let's jump. Let's jump over the edge. Death warning coming. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Hey, Mr. Crash, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Right, to unlock locked doors, walk up to them and press X. There we go. Don't kill yourself, Zarak. As if I would. A ghost? What's a ghost? Oh dear, Big Boss is now turned into a ghost. I'm done with soldering practice in college and on your holidays. You're doing well, bro, just at work. Nice. Yes, because Smackers is doing his premiere tonight, I thought I'd do an afternoon stream.
Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Keza talks to the hand. The hand.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
You're finishing up till Thursday. You gotta leave it done. Yes, of course, Mr. Crash is starting a new job soon.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Ooh, you're a hard taskmaster, Vesemir. You're on your lunch break at work. I've actually eaten. I had one of those,
Now I see why you're so eager to practice. Strike.
I had one of those bacon and cheese, like Greg wrap things, whatever they're called.
You're not in a circus. Pirouette.
You've started 2 weeks. Ooh.
Wrong. Footwork.
Then that means you won't have time for Crash Team Racing.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Owlghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yeah, we'll do it. Ghouls and Owl Ghouls book's probably a little bit like War and Peace. It's probably about 1,000 pages long, and after chapter 1, you're probably, like Keza, have probably gone to sleep.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Toasty time! Ooh, toast. Press X or face the ladder to begin climbing it. Oh, in that case, fall off a ladder. Oh, left stick and sex climb over obstacles. Whee! And Keza!
What did they tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Careful, falling from a great height can lead to injury or even death. Oh, what?
Siri, cut it out.
I'm gonna let her win. Which way now? Oh, what are you stopping for? You know I need to go down ladders properly. Press circle when running what to leap of obstacles. Oh, like that. No, you beat me to it. Well, I'll let you win. I can slag you off. I read that wrong what Keza said. No, it's an L, not a H. Trust you, Mr. Crash. Ooh, there, you've got quite a few scars. Seriously, Sarah?
For yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you want to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
Thank you very much, big boss.
Unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop
Yes,
groaning,
again.
Grab a sword.
Like me playing this again. Again? Yeah,
What do you
again!
think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Well, I need a refresher, so we'll start with the fundamentals.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals. And Ciri's barely a novice.
After all, probably dummy good word to call, Zarek. Good word. I'm a dummy, yeah.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Witches must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or burn-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, witches need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witches have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in heat of combat. Witches are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Right, so press left stick to draw your steel sword, and to sheathe it you hold the right stick or the left. Press R3 to select or deselect a target. When you have a target selected, all your attacks are directed towards it. You don't have to select a target during combat, but doing so can help you focus on a specific opponent. So basically, if you've got more than one opponent, then yeah, R3. I've never used R3 as much. Right, so fast attack is the square button. Triangle for strong. Wait for Vesemir to attack. Okay. To dodge to one side, indicate a direction, and let's stick, press circle. I remember how you read this last time, seems your memory is awful. It's Father Vesemir! Right, okay, that's a circle.
Damn it.
Right, that's like a dodge roll. So press the left stick and X. Hold R2 to parry attacks. Again, it's something I very rarely use and should really use more often. I mean, in other games, you use parry. Use L2 just for your opponent straight upon a counter attack. Hello, BMX Gamer, welcome to the channel.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close,
Hope you're doing well. Okay, press L1 to open the quick access menu. Select the Quen sign, use the left stick and press X to make it active. Right. Left stick, not right stick. To cast the active sign, press R2.
Siri, Quen is sometimes called the witch's
Counter Strike, a game called like this. Yeah, I've heard of Counter Strike. Right, the Quen sign protects you against damage and certain critical effects.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Right, okay, so we use Igni now.
If not for the Quen sign,
The Igni sign deals 5 damage and has a chance to apply a burning effect on your opponent.
Hard, Geralt. Come on.
Right, one hard now. It's very hard. Ow.
See that, Siri? Hard will knock
Yeah,
anyone
sign
or
stuns
anything
opponent, so in
off
some cases
balance.
knocks them to the ground. Signs consume stamina. If your stamina level is too low, you can't cast them.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Ah, I like Axie. It muddles people's minds.
Axie can
Pizza
be
done. You can use the Axie sign to temporarily disorient your opponent.
Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
Right, okay, so now we'll use Erden, the magic trap. And then Mega Brandon! Wow, it's been a long time! How you doing?
Siri, could you move?
Cast the Erden sign to their magic trap slows anyone who enters its area of effect.
Don't worry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Right, select a bomb, use the left stick for text to make it active. Like that. Right, stand in the spot indicated on the minimap. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just thought, you know, we'll try and do a restart of this again. So then I want to name at one of the highlighted training posts they released to throw the bomb. There we go. The combat tutorial is now over. If you want, you can continue training Vesemir. Stop training, simply sheathe your sword. Yeah, except he has a tendency of attacking. There we go. He has a tendency of attacking me. Oh, that's very clever, Siri.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to...
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
That dummy's got a bit of something flapping. And it's not a moth. somebody inside there. I still never played this. Everyone tells me it's really good. Yeah, I've got the DLCs for this as well. Ooh, it's snowing. Oh, great. The Wild Hunt.
Adriana did this, and you, White Wolf.
And you look like Skeletor. Oh no. No. No, 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 no! Siri! Don't worry, folks, it's only a dream. I mean, this is my third or fourth attempt at streaming this game, Brandon. It's... Samaria, Road to Vizima, May 2022. I accidentally found why you start over and over again. You know what to do in game, and you don't want to look silly and stupid, so you're making the same part. No, that doesn't count, Kesler, because it's a dream. And Geralt has to die, not Ciri.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me...
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Ah, sure.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
This is not like Days Gone, where I've had about 40 odd deaths altogether.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Aye. Time to go indeed.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Yeah, that's definitely private. You do not want to know what they were doing with that unicorn.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Roach is
Hear that?
sensing something.
I smell it. Ghouls.
Ghouls. Life on the continent and in the Skellig Isles is nasty, brutish and short. Thank you, Thomas Hobbes. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicates that you should fight them with your silver sword, and not the one we're practicing with Vesemir. Right. Okay, back, settle. Kill the ghouls, right. If I can use Igni... I've got to get used to the attack. There we go. Focus on... Ow. Come on, fair grilled ghoul, I want that for tea. There we go, locked its head off. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, while playing on the Blood and Broken Burns and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Well, lucky enough I'm on sword and whatever. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. Press the up and down button to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press the up button on the D-pad now to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. To have your horse come to you, double press L3. There we go. Right, can loot. I've got 250 experience points because of that. Look at for the X's. I'm still here, just trying to get laptops connected by Lanus. Oh, via LAN, as one is stupid and USB keeps disconnected. It's funny you should say about USB cables. 2 of mine out of the 3 don't really work. I have to use something else. I have to use the one sole one to charge up my headset and charge up other things. I was going to say charge up my controller, but I do that via the PS4. Now, if I remember rightly, there's something shining around here. There's the... Where is it? Hang on, I might need to use my Witcher sense. There it is. Crystal Skull.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Right, there's also a notice on the tray. Beware, bandits calling themselves Temerius soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by Imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Sar, Gwyn, 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 Gwyn. Walk up to yours and press, yeah.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse Roach to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press L3. Put a sword away?
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No, because by eating rotting corpses they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Okay, so he's found a new marker called Crossroads. Double press and hold X while moving to Gala. Okay, I think I'm happy to speak.
Going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
This village looks a bit burnt out. I know it must have something to do with that battle that was in the intro.
We going? Help me! Help!
Ooh. Tasty horse. Oh, it looks like Neddy cops it. Oh, I can see the blood dripping. Oh no, Vesemir, look out! Oh, Vesemir, you're too slow. Oh, there goes poor Neddy. You might need to get that wound tended to. Ooh, nice haircut. Remember the Beatles?
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose?
Nah, we've helped you out. I know witches are supposed to be harsh and do everything for pay, but on this occasion you don't owe us a thing.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Sounds like a plan. New entry's been added to the bestiary. Click touchpad to open the game menu and read it. Okay, use the stick to set the glossary, which is already highlighted. Press X. Yeah. You are per Witcher, and you refrain payment. Where is the logic? Because I'm doing the guy a favour. Entries in the bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies for how best to fight them. So for griffins were once only found high in the mountains, where they would hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep and shepherds. They're still wary of main roads and towns, where folk with the means to hire a witcher are like to dwell. These half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to often encountered pests known throughout the Northern Realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch griffins. Ooh, so about necrophages. Ghouls and gravers are hard to describe. In part they resemble humans, yet on the whole they are the utter negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only, insatiable craving for human flesh. Human flesh. Actually, we got okay, so we've got some information on various characters, but we'll catch up with these guys later on if there's any additional information. Right, we've got a new marker called the Ford. When on the road, HUD X without steering to automatically follow its path. Your horse won't lose stamina while using this option to automatically follow the road. Yeah, well that's what I was doing before, I was holding the X button and then you just go to trot. So I've got to be careful here because...
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
Pizza was made a bit over-fried, but you ate it fully. Nice. Pizza. Did you put any pineapple on it? You're near the village, don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you across the others. Hello, Tammy. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witches, and localities. Badger gave me a shout out. Did he now? Did he give me a shout out? It's funny, I just mentioned the word badger when I was describing Griffin. Was it Griffin? Yeah. Hi, Badger. Don't feel too much on Brawlhalla.
Got a lump of bread today.
Did you get a lump of bread? Okay. Hold circle to dismount. You're just recovering from the gig. Still. But Ramstein was at the weekend. Well, that was rather clumsy. She nearly spelt a drink. A very intensive gig.
What? Take that down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Sit down and drink your beer. Yeah, no wonder you've got a headache. You know the musician I've seen live is Brian Adams. Don't check your DM. Oh no.
Witches.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's
Naughty,
coming.
Mr. Crash. Naughty.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Geralt, you beautiful man muffin. Oh dear, where are you looking? Options marked with the shop will open the shop panel. Oh, the money bag will open the shop panel. Okay. Yeah, there's a contract on this griffin.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Why is that horse rearing up in the background?
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
That's a little bit like us, really. Tomorrow you never know what's going to bring. Right, what have you got?
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Press X to make a purchase. Press circle to close the shop panel. Right, okay, let's have a look. I want a dwarven spirit. I only want one of those, because that's going to come in useful a little bit later on. There are quite a few Gwent cards. I'm just looking at my money. It's about 203. I don't know if I need more food, because I think food is more... Yeah, see, I need some more food. That's more important than Gwent cards. And what I want is an effective duration. Let's see, 5 seconds is no good. I want something that's like 10 seconds, maybe? Let's say, for example, water. So we'll get maybe a couple of waters. 24, that's an alchemy ingredient. Don't want an alchemy ingredient. Cow's milk, no, don't fancy that. Could have an apple because it's pretty cheap. A couple of apples. 29. So there's 116 of those baked apples. Ah, bread. Yeah, well, that's some bread. $42. So they've got 3 chicken legs. I mean, that's enough to go by.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue options matched with the speech bubble will end the conversation.
Thanks for everything.
Those other 3 people have disappeared.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
No, I'm not sure about that.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black one's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Ask Travers about Yennefer. Okay, peasant. You got anything to have you got anything to discuss about Yennefer? Has she been seen around here?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Hey, don't call me freak. Options marked with the upside down yellow triangle make use of the axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causes them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in a delusion ability in the character panel. Okay, I think we'll use a bit of...
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
That's telling you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you keep sweeping away.
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in with noggin.
I mean, these guys wouldn't even know patience.
The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
So that's a year.
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Really?
Horsewoman of war.
Like you've much patience either. Oh dear.
A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Yeah, but it is true.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
Like they're independent.
Scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Not yet. But give it time, they'll develop even more sophisticated war machines.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life.
What a silly hat.
No dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Believe me, that's not the... Sorry. Believe me, that is not the only thing that is weird in this game in terms of dress sense. You'll find out.
Take my advice. Go back to your books while you can. War's no game. No faculty meetings to attend. No tenure to gain. Endnotes to compile. First soldier you see will kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots.
But she's size 9 boots.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
I do hope there's no filth like the other games you play. There might be. I mean, there might be some filth, but I'm going to try and make sure that Geralt doesn't have any romance in this game. It already had a naked body to start, but at least it was her back and not her front. Options marked with playing cards will begin a game of Gwent. Well, if I don't do Gwent, Moist Beans will be after me like a pack of cards. No shower scenes.
Here's how it's done.
I don't think they had showers in these times. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. I bath practically every day, Keza. Come on. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. So, for example, number 1 on the top left-hand corner. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. So you've either got close combat, range combat, or siege combat. So in that example, it's siege combat. No, clean bath water with some bath foam in it. I don't go into a trough. Some unit cards have special abilities. These could, when a siege expert, special abilities called Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Nerd. Nerd. Wait, did I say nerd? Nerd. It's no, not nerd. No! Whether cards are a type of special card, they reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. So, snow gets rid of close combat, fog gets rid of range combat, and rain gets rid of siege equipment. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Round start. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. You look at the subtitles button. Oh no! I need them for Badger. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing the square button. Press X to select a card from your hand. Press X again to place it on the battlefield. Okay, so what are we going to go for? Let's go for in range combat. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when the card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding down triangle. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for next round. Yeah, you're looking for subtitle button 2. Same, I can't understand him here. Oh, thanks, Keze, you need to talk. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded, and both players' total strength is reset to 0. Okay. Right, I'm going to strategically pass. Because I like to use as fewer cards as possible in round 1. The player who loses the round also loses a life gem. The game is over once the player has lost both life gems. So he's got 10 cards and I've got 26 altogether. Rotten management. Oh, that was nasty. Kira Met. Oh, you... Imagine you just knocked out your urn. Okay. Cancel that. It looks like all three are affected. I haven't got any sunshine cards. Winter would knock him down. Right, he's passed. That's good. That's good. So we can pass. Okay, Northern Realms faction ability triggered. North draws an additional card. Right. I might play the leader card now. So he's played his card. Great. I think I'm gonna lose. Yeah, Nilfgaard wins the tie. Is it? Your opponent won the round. What? Oh no! There's no shame in passing and letting your opponent win the round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high value cards immune to the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors. So I lost.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Excuse me. Okay, we've got one more person to speak to, which is Gaunterer Dim. Dim being the right word.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Yeah, go on, let's have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Ooh, you know who she is. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
That's interesting. So how do you know Yennefer?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads, too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Dim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the man of glass?
So if we touch you, you shatter into 1,000 pieces.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Hey Lou! Welcome to the stream, how you doing? I know you're just popping in, you're at work. Apologies, but Smackers is doing his premiere tonight at 7 o'clock, so I couldn't go live at that time.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and...
Yeah, will do, Lou.
I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Well, I guess that's where I'm going next.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Wait, where did he go? Okay, ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. Okay, so I guess we're going out. We're leaving Vesemir behind.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
I think it's time to use Axie again.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course no. You done nothing.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
Oh, it narrows the odds. 2 to... Yeah, stay down, you. And you as well. And he's still out of it. Ah, Roach. Right, come on, Roach. Come on, I said... Do as you're told, Roach. Right. Let's have a look at GPS. Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangerous. Yeah, I think you've got a point there. Let's save. Pity the horse. Yeah, Roach is fine.
It's Durban now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidemar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting.
Freak.
What kind of name is that anyway? Durban.
Nilfgaard. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Durban, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Well, that's charming, isn't it? I'm just going to put the voice volumes back up a bit more. Right, let's go this way. Yeah, Roach, let's follow the GPS. Now the peasants working the fields for the Lord. Yawning their head off. Kids playing in the puddles like you used to do. I used to remember playing marbles at school. See, that was a game. Marbles. Although not recommended to do it on drain covers. White Orchard Cemetery. Ooh, okay. Go and draw from it. The number to the left of an enemy's health bar shows its level. If it is red or marked with a skull, it means the enemy is much stronger than you. In such cases, it's better to turn back, arm yourself suitably, and get a few levels before engaging this enemy in combat. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's get out of here. No, I've got X, 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 X! Ah! Oh no, 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 I don't want to die, I don't want to die, put your sword away, yikes, no, stop rearing up, ah, he's not going to come, no, 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 run, 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 yeah, let's just run. Ah, Roach, you suddenly magically appeared just before me.
Come on.
Yeah, they were about, I think he was about level 6, and I'm only about level 1 at the moment, so it's probably not a good idea to take him on just yet. Guarded treasure. Okay, they're level 5, right. Skip that for a game of soldiers.
Giddy up.
Nice. Hello, I don't know what your name is, but welcome to the channel. It looks as though it's, I don't know, is it Korean?
Slow now, whoa.
New Markin of Guardian Garrison. Oh wow, this is live. I'm getting a lot of nostalgia. Yep, it is indeed live.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Yes, Korean. I hope you end up enjoying this game as much as I did. Is this your first playthrough? No. No, but I haven't completed The Witcher 3, but this is probably my third or fourth attempt at live streaming this game. Hopefully this time I'll actually go from start to finish. I don't understand your language, soldier. I mean, there are other games I'm actually live streaming as well as this. I'm doing Days Gone, I'm doing Crash Team Racing, I'm doing Final Fantasy 7.
I know there is little left in your granaries, but soldiers are men too, and so they must eat, correct? Aye, Excellency.
Can hear voices coming from up above. Craftsmen can craft a variety of items for you for a small fee, of course. Blacksmiths forge weapons, armourers make armour. If you find a crafting diagram, take it to a craftsman of the right type and skill level to have them craft the item for you. Right, I'll come back to you in a minute. Good luck in your streams. Right, thank you very much. So if you like what you see, just hit that sub button and or hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses?
Calluses?
These are not
no, my hands are alright. I haven't got calluses at all.
So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you.
Yeah, do I look like a dwarf?
Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area.
Oh, you don't say.
And then I shall see what I can do.
Funny, just so happens that we already had an encounter with a griffin that took away poor Neddy the horse.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
I guess it's the higher professional scenario that we're on about. I suppose he's got a point, because as history shows, it's actually the common folk that are the unruliest and are likely to revolt, because they are the ones that endure the hardship the most.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'm gonna get a herb first of all.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go
Don't
to
play with
Tamira,
matches.
an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Yeah, don't play with matches first, otherwise I'll burn your fort down.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Why would you say he's strange?
Tamira and Mislov. Thanks.
Es sunt jagten.
Yeah, good hunting to you as well. Right, okay. If your current quest is more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by pressing R3. Okay. I think we'll do the herbalist first. I first want to speak to the quartermaster and see if he's got any stuff for us.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
I like your glasses. They look as though they've come from the opticians.
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble?
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
They look like mine. Oh, thank you very much. Well, I'm off to the opticians next Monday, so there might be different glasses that I'll be wearing. Can you craft something for me? I don't know if I've got any diagrams. I don't think I've picked up anything as of yet. On the left side of the screen is a list of crafting diagrams in your possession. Use the left stick to scroll up and down and X to select a category or diagram. On the right side of the screen is a detailed description of the currently selected item. The centre of the screen shows the components needed to create this item. Craftsmen need to eat too. To have them craft an item, you must pay them for their services. If you have enough coin, press X to craft the item. You need to find a craftsman with the right speciality, armourer, blacksmith, etc. for the type of item you wish to craft, and with enough skill to craft an item of its quality. Oh yeah, little bottle cap glasses. I'll throw a bottle at you in a minute. Some items can be dismantled in order to obtain new crafting components. To dismantle an item, go to a craftsman and use the dismantle panel. So that's like junk, for instance. Okay, right. Yeah, I don't think he's got anything. No, he's not got anything. Well, he's useless. Dismantle. Don't have any junk. Okay, let's see what we've got. A silver sword. That's cost 261. That's a bit too much. Although we could get an amateur's weapon repair kit, which restores durability, 15% durability of the item. You know, that might be worth it. Might be worth taking. There we go. We'll get one of those, and that should do it. There's also diagrams we can actually get. But that requires level 12, level 2. Ooh, Temerian Poniard. You'll be able to craft this item after reading. Excuse me. Allows to transfer these files bit by bit. It's movies from old DVDs, but my laptop doesn't have enough memory, so I'm doing a bit. Moving it to external hard drive, repeat. I know what you mean. I think my hard drive's getting full. You're missing, you can buy it immediately. Select the item and press triangle. Okay. If you want to see a list of components or ingredients required for a given formula or diagram, when you enter the shop panel, select it and perform the pin action. If you select a crafting diagram or alchemy formula and pin it, a list of the components or ingredients needed to create that item will appear in the shop panel. This makes it easy to keep track of what you still need to acquire. Okay. Steel sword. Right, so I need to find some leather straps and iron ingot. Well, actually, I could buy those. Right, and then we can craft it. And it only costs 7. There we go. So have we got it then, or do we have to buy it?
So long.
Take diagrams to craftsmen with the proper skills to have the craft items for you. Yeah, which is what we've done. Okay, inventory. Just glad I'm smart enough to think of a way to move the files and it's too big to email. USB's not working on one, but you made a LAN cable on the tech course. Yeah, I noticed on Discord you saw like a job that was something to do with technician. I didn't even realise you were into that sort of thing, Keza. Sounds pretty good. Here are your currently equipped items. Here are the other items currently in your possession. Set the tab to show the items of that type. Here you'll find stats. Here you'll find information about your most important characteristics. Equipping items. To equip an item, select it and press X. Inventory tabs. This tab shows crafting components and alchemy ingredients. This tab shows quest items and all items which fit in no other categories. This tab shows food and items for Roach. This tab shows oils, potions and bombs. And this tab shows weapons and armour. The rat is still in the chat. Oh, naughty Mr. Crash. Hey, Gracie, welcome to the stream, how you doing? You can toggle between large and small item descriptions by holding L3 or turn off item descriptions by pressing L3. You can see how a given item will look on Geralt, just press square. Dang it, you tried to delete it fast. Didn't work. Using the preview option, you can see how items will look which you cannot yet equip. To choose the order in which items will be shown, press R3, that's sorting. Statistics. To see your character's statistics, hold R2 or press R2 to go to the statistics panel. Potions. You have a Witcher potion, but in order to use it you must first equip it. Navigate to the usable items tab using the right stick. Or the left and right buttons on the D-pad. Select a potion using the left stick, then press X to equip it. Alright, okay. So we can either go for Woven Hour, which temporarily lowers the required level of all items by 2, or the Tawny Owl, which is 20 out of 100 toxicity, 30 seconds effect duration, 5% stamina regeneration in combat. Let's get that one. And then equip it. Okay, so we'll put that in the consumables then. There we go. Now you can use this potion during gameplay. Press the up button to activate the potion in the first slot, or the down button to activate the potion in the second slot. Right. So let me go back and equip my Temerian Poniard, which I've had crafted. So that increases the damage by 11, plus a 4% critical hit chance as well. So now we've equipped that instead of the Witcher's Steel Sword. What have we got here under Alchemy? Nilfgaardian Lemon and Dwarven Spirit. Cool. Keza hits everybody. I won't I won't take it to heart, Mr. Crash. Keza hits everybody. That bit's still glitchy when you open the doors. You like Gracie? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, Gracie. Bit quirky, but otherwise not too bad. Once discovered, signposts allow you to travel directly from one location to another. Walk up to a signpost to press X to fast travel. Okay, that's interesting. So I could fast travel in theory. So use the left stick to select a destination marked with a signpost on the map. Then press X to travel there. So I could, in theory, travel back. Where's the... yeah, the ransacked village. I want to go there. A band of soldiers attacked this village early one morning. They slaughtered most of the villagers in their beds, and the lucky few who fled to the woods in time and nothing left to return to. What is it with my words today? She should hate everyone because she gets clowned about being a big giant rat from underneath the ground. Oh Mr. Crash! Wonder if there's a ratty mert. Is there a ratty mert? No, there's no ratty mert. Oh, that's not very good. Mr. Crash, my baseball bat is going to hit your face soon. Oh dear. Right.
We'll look for Bastion later. What does it say?
Okay, this is what I want to do. Speak to June. Good luck swinging at the air.
Talk to your dog.
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See,
Doggy.
Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here.
That's a hint.
Listen,
Fire.
Guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Per Bastion! Oh, Bastion out of our community! Yes, I'll definitely help.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you are not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press R3 to start tracking it. Okay, so meet June near the battlefield. Right. Are we going by foot? Because we left Roach behind. We might as well go by foot. Oh. Give me a hint to call Roach. Go on then, Roach.
Giddy up.
Let's see who gets there first. Actually, Roach GPS is telling me to go this way. It's like a shortcut. You mark a monster nest. Okay, I don't think we've got the stuff to get rid of the monster nest somehow. I think you need like bombs. Right, dismount. It still hasn't arrived yet. Come on! I beat you to it. You're too slow. You need to get fit.
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Alright. Objectives will sometimes direct you to a general area when the exact position of your target is unknown. Go to the marked area. Right, so follow the arrow onto the battlefield. Have I got Igni? If you have multiple items in your pockets, you can switch between them using the right stick. Use the R stick to change the bolts used with your crossbow. What crossbow? I don't have a crossbow, but I do have ignite.
So many corpses, and the war's just started.
Yeah, and I see the ghouls already. Come on. Even though they're level 2. Hold down L2 to use your Witcher senses. Okay. Not quite yet there. When you find tracks over clues, walk close, then protect to examine them. Yeah, but I'm in the middle of a battle. There we go. Right, let's go and loot the ghouls that we got rid of. Right.
Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Possibly. Oh.
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Hey, come back! Come back, Hussar! Oh, where are you leading me to? That did sound like English. Can't leave me to the chase. Wait, there's like a hut?
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Now, normally, I would go by the side of June and say that he should be left behind. However, in my last playthrough, I decided that he should be saved. So, I think we will go... Yeah, if not for him, Bastion will be dead. So, yeah, we'll save him.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher.
Oh, I only killed Bastion, I knew it. Bastion's alive! That's Bastion! Honestly, Keza. Right. Yeah. Now I've got to find a signpost and then go back towards... Oh, there's the crossroads. Right, so I could put a marker there. There we go. And then we can go to the crossroads. Afternoon, Wes, how you doing? You just woke up. Oh dear. Well, I suppose it is a bit early where you are. It's a bit of crash, really. Right, I'm going to go fast travel all the way back to the fort. Back to Nilfgaardian garrison. And then we'll pick up where we left off, which was to go and see the herbalist.
Poor, dark, and putrid.
You saying I'm putrid? Put the sword away!
This is too much.
You upset the guards. Whoops! I wasn't ready to put my sword out. Might have been a game over. Can't be going killing Nilfgaardian soldiers. This is a bit of a swampy area. How did you become a horse rider? No, I don't think I'd want to write to him, thank you very much. I'll leave it at that.
Slow
now. Got off work at 10:13 PM and Mum wanted to watch me play Yoshi's Crafted World. We were up to 2 hours, then my venom kicked in. Went to bed around 1:30 AM. Yikes. I'm surprised you haven't got Super Mario Maker. Or Super Mario Maker 2, which is #1 in the charts.
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Ah, your mother finds it boring.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you... I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Fine, I'll do it.
Fine, I'll go.
Hey Emma, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Right, use your Witcher senses to find where the cart left the road. If I can find the road. You even showed her the NES cassette package which had Kirby, which she used to play back in the day, and she found it boring. She's maybe not a Nintendo fan. Alright, I see tracks.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Well, I've left one bit of cargo behind which I can pilfer. Alchemist powder. I'll take that. There's some things out here. Must be Kez's relatives. I think I found the cart. And there's something marked in red. Find a little box the merchant mentioned using your Witcher senses. Well, I see that, but I want to investigate this cart.
Carts riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
Look around the cart for evidence about the attack using your Witcher senses.
Carts riddled with arrows.
Yeah, I wasn't meant to press that. There's even an arrow in the horse.
An arrow? Didn't mention this.
No, he didn't. Oh, there's a body as well.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Okay, I saw the box marked. Which is just here. A locked strong box.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Return the box to the merchant. Okay, I will do that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, go away. Right. I tried playing this, but it fell off, and I enjoy games like this. Well, this is my third or fourth attempt at live streaming The Witcher 3. I get so far, and then I don't play it for a few months, and then I kind of lose track, so I end up having to start it again.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So
oh, the first time.
Suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Oh, Day's in trouble. Dragon Age is great, but I spoiled the ending watching YouTube and never went back. Right, where's Roach? Because we've got to go chase after him.
Let's go.
Come on, out of the way. I've got somebody. I've got a murderer to catch.
Looking for trouble.
What? Missed. Missed. Come back here, you. Got him. I think it's the fourth swing of the sword and I finally get him.
Gotta get him out of here.
Wait, did I just lop his head off?
Wake up.
Guess not.
Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now, who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Gilmer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods.
I think you did.
Medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine. Our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us.
He fainted.
Go, and they might live and fight once
He just fell off his horse. Right, I'm not going to hand him over to enough Guardians, because, as Vesemir says, we're supposedly fighting for the Northern Realms. But the question is, should we let him go, but keep the medicine? Or let him go and he can take the medicine and treat his soldiers? I'm inclined to let him go with the medicine, in all truth. Because, you know, it might come in useful.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here.
Yeah, it's been a while since Message
Use it
of Doom's
well.
come up.
Drink to the silver lilies and to Foltest's memory.
Oh, whoa, whoa! Teleported horse! Okay, where's the herbalist? 99. How'd I feel? Are you just gonna stand there? Okay, fair enough. That white horse just came from nowhere. Right, let's go down this path.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. That's a song, isn't it? Take it easy. I really need to get a capture card. Forgot what food's called it. An Elgato?
The beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams.
Yeah, you can get an Elgato, which is... You don't get the HD or the HD 60.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Yeah, I could try to help her.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
You're not looking for 4K 10 HP.
Soothed by your concoctions.
Maybe the Elgato HD 60 should be able to do it.
The whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Heh, Captain Peter actually does. Yeah, Peter, Gwyn.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Okay. So, whoops. So we've got two options. We can brew a Durst of the Swallow Potion, but I think we need some items for that. And also we can go and grab some buckthorn. I don't know whether she sells anything.
Yes?
Yeah, what's your story?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there. How many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back.
My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
So she got effectively exiled because of love. Oh, it has to be love.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Okay, now for this swallow potion, we need some celandrine, and I think we need 5 of those. Yes, we do, and 5 cost 50 coins. Sorry, no, 10 cost 50 coins, I should say. So, yeah, 5 will cost 25. There we go. Simple as that. We've got the Dwarven Spirit, so I think all we need now is to go and deal with some drowners, and I know where the drowners are.
Farewell.
Okay, now in order to get the... Hang on, I'll have to change quests. Quest list. Do you find information about all your quests? If you accepted multiple quests, use down and up or left stick to move between them. Press X to track the selected quests. Okay, so main quest is on here. Yeah, and on Death's Bed is that one. So we're going to do that one next, which is level 2, even though we're level 1. Once again, Geralt had a near impossible choice to make, a choice between a greater and lesser evil. While preparing to hunt the griffin, you come across one of the beast's victims, a simple peasant woman named Lena. She had been on her way to meet her lover when the griffin attacked. The beast had mortally wounded her. A witch's potion could save her life, or cause her to perish in agony. More likely she's going to perish in agony. There you go. And if we go to, I think it's alchemy, we would have to figure out what we need for the swallow potion. Potions. Swallow. Yeah, we need a drowner brain, so we need to get that from the swamp. But I am going to meditate. To rest until a specific time, select a time, use the left stick and press X. So I will meditate until 6 AM. And there we go, it's daylight. And I'm going to save the game. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching, it's really appreciated. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and you can follow me as always on Twitter at severity002. I'll be back with another stream very soon. But for now, take care, enjoy, and goodbye.